This is from Twitch, by the way. That means that if you guys don't know, we also have a Twitch channel. You could follow us on Twitch, link in the description. And by the way, if you do comment on Twitch, your comments will stand out because every other comment is like a YouTube or a Facebook comment. So do follow us on Twitch if you want your comments to stand out. All right.
Okay, so Ben H is saying, what is your guys' biggest problem with quote-unquote wokeism? This is a good question. What is my biggest problem? If I had to put it singularly, I would probably say the dogmatism. Because saying that my biggest problem with it is the dogmatism, also that itself covers this rejection of skepticism, a rejection of even sometimes empiricism itself, depending on how far down the postmodernist rabbit hole you go. It that covers the way in which people can be treated, like heretics. Just this strict dogma, and even if something is right, I don't like dogma, because all things deserve to be questioned. Nothing is above scrutiny. So the dogmatism is my biggest problem with wokeism.
I knew it. I knew it as soon as I leave. Our queen is going to be.
You can set our clock to her.
Woman rule, woman
That's
take
right.
over.
That's right.
Eat out. Okay, look, but we have this as well, though. Daddy's back.
Oh, okay. Daddy's home. Armin, do you have what is your biggest problem with wokeism?
Their methodology in trying to figure out what is true and what is not true, and sometimes their complete lack of interest in figuring out what is true.
It's very similar to what I said, just phrased differently. Love it.
Okay.
Have you seen the Red Pill documentary? If you have, what did you think of it? I have not. I think you're talking about the one with that Lucy girl, I think her name is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That made me think like that was very that I appreciated the movie. I used to think men's rights activism was all a joke, but now I think like some of it is a joke. But there are some crazy people still there, as the movie showed, right? There are still a lot of woman-hating, crazy anti-feminist, everything feminism is irrelevant. Like there are people who think like feminism as a whole is irrelevant. There are people there that think like that. So I don't agree with those crazy people over there, right? But there is some people in there that are like, that are for women's rights activism, but there are certain issues about men that they want to highlight, not because they think that that's more important than the issues that women are dealing with. They just think these are some issues that uniquely affect men in a way that doesn't affect women. And I was like, okay, there is something to this that needs to be paid attention to. Okay, so for example, if you go and say, hey, men have higher suicide rates than women, and there is not enough resources out there. There are more resources out there for women to deal with issues like this than men, and I want to highlight this. That's not you dismissing issues that women have to deal with, that are, the discrimination that women face, right? You could be like, those are legitimate concerns, and I hope somebody is like dealing with that. I just want to bring your attention to the fact that men have dealing with way higher suicide rates, and there's not enough resources for them out there.
Yeah, very.
If you wonder.
And people are allowed to have areas of expertise, and I shouldn't say allowed because no one's stopping them. But But having an area of expertise and specificity is fine, and it's a good thing. And there needs to be people who bring attention to those very specific issues. But
Right.
are
Or
there
males.
are there outright misogynists, associated with that movement? Yeah. Like,
Yes. I mean, like, there's many other things. For example, there's not enough. Many people do not talk about male circumcision and how horrible that
yes.
is. Right? You get easy support for being anti-female genital mutilation. You don't get much support for male genital mutilation. Bring Back the Girls, for example, campaign in Africa got a lot of support, even though the boys in Africa were not kidnapped. They were shot dead, right? And Bring Back the Girls, yeah, but I mean the boys also, like, they were killed. So yeah, I mean there are some, again, this is not pointing these out. I hope people understand, does not deny the fact that women have it worse in many situations, right? Right. Anyways.
But it would also be objectively false to say that they have it worse in all situations. That's just not true.
Yeah.
Maga Hot Atheist has a question. Do both of you keep an open mind on something beyond our corporeal existence? Not religious, but maybe spiritual or other? I mean, like, I have an open mind that maybe one day that could be demonstrated empirically, but until that is, no.
As much as I keep an open mind about Santa being real.
Yeah.
Or as much as I keep an open mind about us being in Matrix.
Hello.
I mean, like, I will keep basically close to zero chance. But is it zero chance? No. But it's so close to zero that I'm going to treat it as zero. Right? So, yeah, I mean, you have to keep an open mind.
Did someone say Matrix?
No, come on, you're so okay. Well, who was that quote from?
What?
All right, stop. All right, now who is that quote from? You have to keep an open mind. Oh my God, you're not letting me. I'm trying to be intelligent. Give people an intelligent response to this, and you're not letting me. You're just like, no, I'm not going to be able to stop it. Take it off. All right, take it off. All right, no, put it away. Good. All right, what is that? Oh my God, you're not going to let me give this quote, are you? Okay, let's just move on.
No one's stopping you.
Quote. No, I can't. Like, who's going to pay attention to what I have to say when you're like playing around like that? You know what? I'm not going to look for this quote. I'm just going to say it. Somebody could tell me who. Somebody in the live chat will know who this is from. I think the quote was like, you should keep an open mind, but you shouldn't keep your mind so open that your brain will fall out. Something like that. Somebody give him a more accurate version of this quote so I could highlight it.
Well, that's a pretty good paraphrase.
Yes. Daddy's getting mad. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.